Welcome back to another episode of the Zoo Culture Podcast. We have a seems someone as a recurring guest almost.
Like maybe like a co-host.
Like maybe
soon?
a co-host soon.
I think a lot of people were asking for Sarah to be a co-host on this.
Yeah.
They really were.
Okay, like Brad and I will work out the details. Like for this video, he told me I can get Apple AirPod Maxes if I join.
Oh, AirPod Maxes.
Like the big ones.
Oh, you're
Like
talking about the $600
over-ear
ones.
ones.
You don't think I'm worth $600?
No, totally you are, but those are the ones you're talking about, right?
Yeah, those ones.
Okay.
Like maybe in like a white or a blue color, like whatever color you like, I'm good with.
Whatever color I like.
Yeah,
Like the non-existent color is my favorite color. The color that doesn't exist. Can we go with that one?
Yeah, I mean,
Jacob gets
You're
paid
fucking
in
rude.
beans.
And beans?
Yeah, beans and like steak.
beans and steak. What the
Yes.
fuck is that even
Is that
supposed
supposed
to
to
mean?
be racist?
Yeah,
No.
what does that even mean?
Oh my
No, it's
God, of
beans and
course.
steak. What are you
Jesus
talking
Christ.
about?
Yeah,
You
before
get like
this,
paid in food.
Brad was complaining about how I said we needed another camera for the podcast.
I wasn't complaining.
Buy me batteries. That's what you said.
Yeah, Jacob was like, I need batteries. I want to eat batteries.
Well, you have a shopping list apparently after
Yeah,
this
I do.
podcast.
I'm trying to help.
So we're buying another camera. We're buying some more batteries. Listen, we're going to do all that stuff. But today, we got to talk about some important topics.
There's a few.
Very important topics.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to do with your cycle. So we're going to talk about the things that are
Important
Really
for men.
important.
important for men.
Because women don't matter.
No. You really do matter.
But what about women as a whole?
I wanted
No,
to just
of
get
course.
straight into it because I thought this was crazy.
What? Are you just going to fuck us up right now?
No,
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry.
No,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, it's okay.
you're
it's
right.
okay.
Women don't matter as per usual.
Yeah.
Let's just keep
Go ahead,
running.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to...
This guy.
This guy, dude.
Don't try to frame me.
Dude, women
he's trying to-
fucking matter.
You're trying to
dude.
frame
Jesus,
me.
Women matter.
Yeah, they do. I think all
Okay.
women matter.
All right, so we'll just do we let
They're
her
great.
speak?
I
Can we
love
let her-
women.
Can we let her speak? Go ahead.
Like,
Okay,
I
not
just-
important. You got to tell that story. Go
Anyway,
ahead.
okay, so we're going to get right into it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Drake AI song that just dropped. Did you
Okay.
hear about that?
Okay, I heard about that because I came to the gym yesterday. You started playing. You're like, yo, have you heard this song? You put the song on. The song's playing. I'm like, whoa, when did Drake drop that?
It's low-key a good song.
It sounds exactly like fucking Drake.
But the Weeknd's part didn't sound like The Weeknd as much as Drake
No,
sounded like Drake.
I think it kind of fucking did. I don't know.
You thought so?
Yeah.
Like right in the beginning when he came in, it did for a second. It didn't, but then it started to.
It's like that
Oh, okay,
auto-tune
okay.
like kind of sounded kind of
Yeah,
weird, kind of
maybe.
wonky, but for it being AI is kind of insane.
So okay. So you brought up something about that. You were saying that people are saying that it was like some like hoax, like he did this on purpose. Like it's a real song.
Okay, so there's a guy on TikTok that basically he finds like new music and like he's like super into it, and
Yeah.
he like goes back into like history of music, right?
Yeah.
So he's popping on TikTok. I forget his fucking Instagram thing or his TikTok thing, but he was saying how he thinks Drake and all of his producer and his marketing team might have just staged the entire thing
No.
so that
You know why I know that's not
because
true?
it could be a publicity stunt.
You know why I know it's not true?
Why?
Drake and The Weeknd.
They don't like each other?
Nah, man.
Why?
Listen, I just
Well, how would
through
you?
the
How do you know
grapevine,
that?
through the grapevine,
What
through the
grapevine?
vine. There's vines of
Reddit?
grapes. There's grapes. There's
Brad's
vines.
accent, he like knows Drake.
Yeah, he's like, yo, Champagne Poppy just texted me
Not
last
Drake,
night.
Not Drake, but anyways, I just don't think that's a real song. But I am really impressed by the level of AI, and I'm also shook because like, what are they gonna do with stuff like that? They're just gonna like.
Yeah, like who gets the money for it too?
Well, I think it's just gonna go right into just like DMCA claim type shit, where they're just gonna be like, you can't
Oh,
even produce
yeah.
that. You know, like it's just gonna go right in that alley. But regardless of this, the idea of AI as a whole is getting kind of scary, like really scary.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
also, it's like, imagine if they can replicate your voice. You have like millions of videos on YouTube.
No,
They
I
could
saw
repli-
this on TikTok that this guy, his parents got scammed. They replicated the guy's voice and they said that like you need to send me money. I got in a terrible car accident. Replicated his voice. Like they said people that make videos online, like they can scam
Okay, don't
you.
say that. Stop saying
Well, it's
that.
already too
Words-
late. It's
words-
already
It's
happening.
on
It's
TikTok with him like 10 million views.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, couldn't they just, this is so shitty to even say this, but it's like, you can just call like a customer service and be like, I'm Bradley Martyn, and like,
Okay, shut up. Cut that part out.
Okay.
That
no,
part was
no,
sus.
dude, think about it. It's already a fucking thing. They're probably 10 steps ahead of what you just said.
so the question is like, what then what like, are people just going to start getting fucking, like,
Rinsed.
their
They're
lives
done.
ruined? Like, where do we go from here? How
I
are,
think
like,
I think there's gonna be like certain. Obviously, it's so new that there's no rules or regulations on it. I think they're gonna obviously develop like rules for it. They're not gonna just let people get away with making music,
Yeah.
scam people. But
Yeah.
then again, how would they know what's real and what's not
Yeah,
anymore?
I know. That's fucking scary.
I was thinking about this, was like, what if the AI got so good they just replaced you?
What do you mean?
Like, got so good they just like made like a video of like, imagine your YouTube videos or my YouTube videos, But like they couldn't really replace me, but you, they could. Like if they were just like if they completely like AI'd you.
I don't know, dude. I think they'd be able to replace you.
No, her.
Why just her?
Because it's like, come on. it's
Because
like
I'm
not
easily
that
replaceable,
easily
apparently.
replaceable.
I
So,
mean, kinda. So it's like,
Are you joking?
well, what do you mean?
I'm easily replaceable?
No, you're not. You are the best.
Don't try and take it back now.
No, you're. I'm
kidding,
joking.
Sarah.
Obviously, these are really bad jokes, but. My theory is like, what if it gets to the point where like obviously music was like replaced, which they're gonna fucking axe that. But what if they get so good that they like make full on videos that look like real YouTube videos
That's crazy for entertainment purposes.
for entertainment? And it's just
That's
not even a
crazy.
person. It's just a computer generated graphics that looks fucking real.
Well, also too, you know the Chat GPT thing that you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yep.
Okay, so
Did you hop on? Did you see what I'm talking about?
I did. It's
Yeah.
fucking insane. I typed in how to break up with my girlfriend.
Okay, what did it teach you?
It taught me how to break up with my girlfriend.
What did it
Yeah.
tell you?
I don't know. It just
Why did you write that also?
You poor guy. Are you okay?
No.
You good? Because we gotta address that. Like, do you want to bring?
No,
is that a
no.
thing?
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
You just wanted to test the waters.
I wanted to
That's
test
the
the
first
if
question.
it came down.
So
to
what did it say?
It wrote like
you
an.
were trying to take notes too.
Yeah. What
What did it say?
What information did you
It
receive?
wrote down like an entire fucking thing, and like it was typing it out as.
As it was
Was it
thinking
like
it.
tell
Thinking
her
it.
that like yo you really?
It was like
appreciate
hey,
her?
no, it was like hey, like I know like we've been dating for a while. I'm not even kidding. It said we've been dating for a while, but I think it's just best that we like part ways. And then it kept going. I didn't read the rest of it.
So,
but-
the
so
more
here's-
precise you make it, you're like,
That's all I
write a
needed.
letter to Jacob stating to him that I'm breaking up with him because he cheated on me, but make it nice. It'll do that.
Yeah.
But here's the scary part. We're losing so much autonomy. Like we're losing our own fucking thoughts. We're losing our own like. Was everything just going to be done for us now to the highest degree? Everything.
Well, there's another thing too I was going to bring up because the Chat GPT thing. Elon Musk is making a truth GPT. So basically, it's supposed to like what he said in an interview. I'm pretty sure this is what he said. That it's supposed to discover the truth of the universe, whatever the fuck that means.
What the fuck is that?
Bro, what is happening?
What are you even saying?
What
You guys
is
are freaking me
happening?
out.
Yeah. Let's talk about less serious topics right now.
But Snapchat came out with my own AI. It's like my AI guy. I can talk to him.
What?
Like in case I can't Snapchat any of my friends.
You
like,
could Snapchat a
my
fake computer.
AI.
I don't
Be
have
like,
that.
hi, how are you?
Hey, how do I tell Brad I hate him?
Is this a real thing?
Oh my god, it's literally talking.
I love Snapchat, by the way. Follow my Snapchat; it's incredible.
Oh my god, it
Hers
said
too.
maybe instead of saying that you hate him, you could try to have an honest, respectful conversation with him.
What the fuck?
How
dude?
come
This
mine
is-
doesn't have that?
I think it's for the Snapchat premium or whatever.
How
Like,
do
you
I?
pay for that, or are you just a
I
influencer?
didn't pay.
Bro, this is so weird. All right, I'm telling you, this AI shit is like just gonna take away people's thoughts. is
Why
what
are
I'm
you
saying.
lurking on my phone?
I was like, who are you Snapchatting? Jesus. No, seriously, the question is though, like, are we just gonna like not have free thought anymore? We're just gonna be like, I don't know how to do anything. Computer, tell me what to do.
Probably.
Is that where we're going? We're just basically gonna integrate and just be robots. Is that what you want?
Is that what I want? I
Is that
mean,
what
I'm
you-
not the one that's like.
I thought you were controlling this.
No,
That
no,
women
no,
like
no.
rule the world.
No, it's not. It's not a women's hoax.
It's not a woman's thing.
No.
Oh, it's not a.
No comment.
You don't.
I don't remember.
No comment.
But seriously, you need to subscribe to this fucking channel. If I'm going to be a co-host, we need to get the views up.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
No, let's talk about something that I actually did with my life though.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Okay. This man, he could have easily given me the money and I could have purchased my house finally, but no. He decided to spend $300.
Fuck that. Fuck the money. Okay. I wanted to go to Coachella.
This was to go to
Yeah,
Coachella. I bought a van.
Why did you not? Okay. Preface it by tell them you bought a van.
Okay, guys, I bought a van.
Price tag.
Very expensive van.
Now we're gonna. Can I say it?
Hundreds of
very-
thousands.
It's a very you could live in this van, fully livable, fully
Oh,
accessible,
cookie
livable.
for you.
It's a nice little Mercedes Sprinter van. It's very nice.
That
We
shit
should go
took
on some
forever.
trips.
Oh, you drive
Shit took
foreigns.
forever.
Yeah, low key. So, anyways, it's a van that I went to go buy that day because we were gonna drive it to Coachella, and then experience Coachella. But then I couldn't. I had to get it the next day. So we spent like a whole hour in his dealership. But listen, the backstory is important to this. The reason why I bought a van is because my brother has lived in a van for the last 6 years of his life. 100% lived in a van. Okay.
That's insane.
And for the last 3 years, I was like, damn, I really want to get a van and like travel more and just do more shit for myself because like all I do is work like a psychopath. So recently, some things changed in my life, and I was like, yo, I'm going to buy this fucking van because I'm going to do something I've said I was going to do for a very long time, and I'm just going to fucking do it. So that's why I bought the van. So it's more than just like a van, blah, blah, blah. It's me like, okay, I'm going to do some of those things that I kind of just have always been wanting to do. I just was putting off because I was like, I got to keep doing all this other shit.
Right.
So I wanted to travel more.
So you're gonna live in a van.
But
No, I'm not gonna live in a van.
You're
who's
travel.
gonna drive this van for you? Because I don't.
No, I can
think-
drive it. You can whip that.
You know
Yo,
what's funny as fuck? Sorry,
No, I
cut
just
you
find
off,
it
but-
hard to believe.
No, because the other day he brought it to the gym, and I thought he was gonna make one of us drive, and he was like, "Hop in," like a fucking happy dad,
Oh, that's
like a
kind of
happy
cute.
father,
That's
and
kinda
like
I
was
like driving it.
was driving it with all four of us in
It whips.
cute. It does.
That's what I'm saying. But then we went and bought the new podcast setup for Raw Talk. We threw the fucking
Couch
shit
in
in
there?
there. Straight
That's
up.
actually kind of dope.
No, I'm happy. I want to go on a trip. I'm gonna go drive it to like Yosemite and just like fucking disappear for like 3 days.
Are you,
'Cause I,
ju-
like,
are you
when's the
just
last-
saying that?
What?
Are you just saying
No,
that?
I'm dead serious. When's the last time you knew I did something just for myself?
You don't ever.
Exactly, it's a problem.
Why don't you do that?
Dude, I don't know. I just feel like I have to do this like constant pushing forward of everything because like now there's so many more people that are involved in things that I'm doing that it's like if I don't keep like pushing and like putting money and like pushing effort towards it, then I just feel like I'm letting a bunch of people down, not just myself.
Sorry, do you do things for yourself? Like actually?
I think like Brad is right. Like I think the 2 hours that I have for myself, I work out. And then
Oh.
when I end up filming my workout, it's not very much for myself anymore. It's like, how can I make this workout entertaining
Yeah.
so people want to watch
so
me
then
work
you don't
out?
have time for yourself ever.
Yes, no, but I think
Because I feel like also too, you have that Snapchat thing, and I'll go on Snapchat, and you're like, right fucking there on the page, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you have so many.
yeah.
I feel like you're just
No, I feel like I fall in the cycle of that everyday routine of doing the things I need to do, which are either work related, school related, or like me laying in bed scrolling endlessly on TikTok.
Do you think
This-
that affects your mental health?
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you it does.
I
I've
feel
done
like-
it for the last 12
and then
years.
you know what's weird? When I first started doing social media, you know, if I made $500 like doing like an ad or like $50 even, I would be like, holy shit, this is so fucking exciting. I would be so happy. And then at a certain point, it becomes so unfulfilling.
I
You don't
told
give
you
a
this.
fuck.
I told you
Damn.
this. I told you this from the beginning.
Yeah, like it's you like make more, you do more, but it's just like you feel nothing from it. Like it's like okay, cool. Like that was so unfulfilling.
But what if
telling-
it gets taken away from you now? Think
then
about that.
then I would probably cry. But I'm saying like in the moment, like you would, from an outside perspective, I would think I would be so happy.
But still, just
But
like,
it's like no, it's like a cycle of like
Yeah.
okay, I made that, now I need to do more.
So do you think it's like,
Swear to God.
if you look at two perspectives, because a year ago you weren't like really popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you didn't have the money and you have the money now, are those like still like the same feeling of
different.
unfulfillment, or is it like because now you're in a different spot?
I feel like honestly, the state of happiness. I feel like I am in the same state of happiness, but now I feel more pressure to do things correctly and do it more. So I swear to God, I'm not even capping.
So it's like you're just as happy, but you have probably 10 times as much as pressure.
Yes.
So technically, are you just as happy?
and maybe it's because like I think some people maybe they find more happiness because they like to spend their money, they enjoy their money. I am the cheapest motherfucker possible. I will never enjoy my money.
Well, so this is the problem. That's what I did, and I put all my money towards things to further growth, to make more money, to just keep making more money. And that's why I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna do something for just myself."
So you bought a van.
Yeah, I bought a van, but then it's like fucked up because then my mentality goes, "Oh, but I have a van. I can make content about the van." And we were like, right away, we're like,
Yeah,
I
now
can do
we're
a
like-
bench press on top of the van and be like, bought
yeah,
a van.
That's sad.
Like,
That's sad. I know what you mean though.
Damn,
but
that's
sad.
kind of crazy. Like to really put that in perspective, like if from an outside perspective, if you're not doing social media, right? Normal people would just be like, I'm gonna go buy a van and enjoy it. They're not
Yeah.
thinking like I'm gonna go fucking bench press on the top of
well,
my
yeah,
roof.
I
Bro.
went and bought a fucking Starlink from Elon Musk for the van.
What's a start? What?
It's Elon Musk's like internet service. I bought like the high performance one, so I bought this like big, basically like a satellite,
so you
that
can
I
you
pack
can make it out of content.
so that
on
I
your
can
van.
fucking travel with it in
Right.
my van, plug it in, and have the internet wherever I'm at.
That's actually insane. I did not know that existed.
Yeah,
Good
it's lit.
investment.
Yeah.
But no, literally this weekend I went on a snow trip. Marshall called me, like my videographer Micah couldn't go. Marshall called me and was like, Sarah, honestly, if you don't have a videographer come with you, it's pointless to go. And I was like,
Oh
that's
my god, we're twisted. We're fucked.
I know. I was like, okay, I guess I'll pay someone and find someone else.
Did you?
Did you?
Yes, but I was like, I was fine with like not
How was the trip though?
documenting it.
How was the trip?
It was good.
Tell us about the
Do
trip.
you think it would have been better if you didn't document it?
If I didn't document
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
No, because then everyone else was documenting it, and then I would have felt like I was missing out.
FOMO, documentation FOMO. Wow, dude.
Domo.
Domo. This is so no. It really is like the social media world is really interesting. Like the especially from the outside perspective, where people think like it's gonna be this way when you're in it, and then when you're really in it, it's so different.
But I feel like it's anything. Like after you do it for a while, you get used to it. And I mean, I I am grateful. It's just I don't feel the excitement that I used to feel in the beginning.
Yeah. What do you think you would need to change that, to have that be different?
I think maybe I would have to
Buy a van.
No, holy, you scared me. No
Okay,
van.
not
I
buying
think
a
I need to like get rid of some stress.
Sex change.
No.
No
What?
sex change. No sex change. Okay.
Like relieve some stress, relieve some pressure. Homie has been doing calves for an hour.
Yeah, he has. He has. It's actually throwing me off. It's really. She just pointed out the fact that he's been doing calves for an hour. Yo, you've been doing calves for an hour, dude.
Yeah,
Come over here for 1 second.
Holy shit.
Come over here for 1 second.
Come sit. Wait,
Please,
show them the
just-
fit, please.
Come, just sit right here. Sit right here. Sit right here for 1 second.
Bro's huge.
All right, so he's just.
You are.
Holy
We're gonna
fuck,
bring him
bro.
on for a second because he's been doing calves for about fucking an hour.
Want a butt cushion?
And honestly, the reason why I brought you over is because, like, stop playing. We know you're not really focused on calves. Right? You know, calves don't grow, dude. We all know calves are just bullshit.
Homie has been hitting calves for an hour.
I mean, genetically, my calves suck.
Bring that close.
Bring it closer.
Yeah.
Genetically, my calves suck. So I remember I saw Simeon like maybe 5 years ago, no calves. Then I see him recently, and calves are huge.
Calf injections. He has calf
Oh,
injections.
that's
Yeah.
to see. Oh, okay.
Or implants. It's a
I
new
knew
thing.
was some
It actually is a thing.
It's a real thing.
Calf
I actually have
implants?
no idea.
Well, for
Calf
butts,
implants?
but I'm sure you can get them in other
probably work.
places.
I'll tell you guys a story about calves. I once had really big calves. You know what I did?
Cap.
No, this is a real true story. You know how I know that I had big calves? Because I was at 24 Hour Fitness, and 3 dudes in one day came up to me and were like, yo, bro, your calves look really good. What do you do for them? And I knew in that moment, that's when I had big calves. Now, how I got to that moment, I remember.
So invested.
No, seriously, this is important. No, listen.
I mean, he was just sitting. He was didn't do it
No,
for
I
like an
swear,
hour.
I swear, bro. Listen, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get big calves because
Like Jeff.
I swear to God, no, nothing. I literally, what I did was I trained them for probably about 4 months every single day, and I would do like long stretches, and then like really long like contractions, like long stretches, like I'd be there for a time, like how you are now, how we're joking about it,
Yeah.
and I would spend a lot on it, like literally at the end of every single workout, 4 months. And I swear, around the third, 4th month, that's when I went to 24. Some kid was like, bro, your calves are so good. What do you do for them? And I felt really fulfilled. The next week, I was like, I don't want to do this as much. I stopped doing it as much. I swear to God, like 4 weeks go by, 1 month, my calves are gone back to normal.
100%.
Still good, but gone. Like, so listen, fuck calves. Unless you got genetics, it's just you're out the game.
It's something you have to do for every day for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
It's funny you say that because that's exactly what Simeon told me. He said, I've been doing calves every day for like the last 3 years. And I was like, really? So I tried it, and it doesn't happen like, I mean, at least for me, it didn't happen quickly, but my calves definitely grew, man. Like my calves, it looked like fingers before, literally. Like I couldn't even flex. I would
Damn.
flex it, and nothing. It wouldn't even move. It wouldn't even budge. You know. And now I actually get like compliments every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely take that. But yeah, I think any body part can grow, but genetics is so
Important.
Yeah.
It's so important.
I mean,
man.
that's
But your arms are actually crazy.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's one of those things that it is genetics.
Like I'm like
I don't-
scared
Bro's
sitting
massive. I
next.
don't
Yeah,
know what
you
the
are.
fuck you're talking about.
You
Thank
are
you.
huge.
But I mean that's something else. I mean everybody can't be my size. I mean no matter what you take. what
Yeah,
you
of
eat.
course.
I mean I know people who take this even more serious than me, but you do have limits. I mean you can be the best version of yourself, but we all still pretty kind of limited. To
yeah,
certain
of
things,
Yeah,
course.
of
Genetics
course.
are always king, no matter what.
To like your
That's a
frame
fact.
area, So I mean,
So you're telling me if I took steroids, I couldn't get big?
You do take steroids, Jacob.
Okay.
yeah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
Got it.
you don't really take them though.
No, I don't.
You like really fuck around.
I take like a very small
Yeah,
amount.
I think people think that it's gonna be like a magic pill.
Everyone thinks
That's
that.
what I thought.
I think
Shit.
so. And
Look
some-
at that. That's a good point.
I really did. When I
Yeah.
took it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get fucking massive, and I've been on it, and I'm not massive.
I almost want people to try it. I mean, I know. It's
Well, don't
fine,
say that.
yeah, it's like-
But I see what you're saying.
because like some people are like
It's not as easy as you think. Even taking it, it's not like that.
exactly. I think people they'll be like, I could do what you do if I took something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
common.
it's like, no, you couldn't, man. You
Yeah.
have no idea. You have no idea what it's.
Well, it always that's the thing. I always talk to people. who
People
even,
love
people,
saying that. Well,
people-
if I took steroids, I could look like that too.
Yeah.
Always,
But it's like
always.
people, the base of this is always the same. And people even talk about wanting to do it. It's always like, well, do you get enough sleep? Do you drink enough water? Do you eat enough food? Are you doing all those things properly before?
Boom.
Are you actually training hard before? And most people can't even say yes to that. So it's like it's not like you just take this and next thing you know you wake up the next day and you're the Hulk.
And it's. I remember when Larry started blowing up, right?
Yeah.
And I've actually known Larry for a long time. I'm from New York, Bronx, so we trained at the same gyms and stuff, right? And
That's crazy.
A small world.
Yeah, that's
and now we're
crazy.
at the same
What the
gym
fuck?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would piss me off because I would see like in the comments or like people I know be like, that guy just takes a bunch of drugs, and I'm like, bro, I seen this guy at like he must have been like because I was like 20. He probably was like 16, 17. And he was benching 5 plates. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's literally been benching 5 plates, God knows how long. You know what I'm saying? And he's just, bro, he's built that way. Like,
Well,
and
Yeah.
he trains insanely
what he
hard.
does.
Yeah.
I worked out with him last week, and he is the most like dedicated to his workouts. Like every movement is done correctly
Yeah.
throughout the entire 2-hour workout.
I think a lot of people get that twisted though, right? Like they think they're training right, they're not training right.
No,
Oh,
And
you're
they
not
think
eating
they're not
right.
eating enough.
You're not
like,
sleeping 8 hours a night. You're
not taking the right supplements,
No,
not
no.
you
Well,
know.
most people just make excuses. It's the truth. That's why they come at people with the whole steroids, like, because you have this or because you do this, you have that. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's just never that simple. And obviously, genetics trump all that kind of shit at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
even with genetics that you have, whatever they are, you could still put in your best effort on all those aspects in your training and get so much more out of like just being like, oh, I'm just gonna pull the trigger and do this. But people just like to make fucking excuses. That's a
Yeah.
reality, though.
Exactly.
That's never gonna change.
I think everybody wants the easy way out. Even you see it with social media. I think the reason everybody wants to be an influencer, they think it's easy. They think,
Yo,
oh,
I thought it was easy before I was just doing it.
Well,
I
we were
was
just
like,
talking about level of happiness in relationship to like money and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
now it's like, even as you get more money, it's not like you're just way happier and you're living in this like easy world. Because then you have to, I know, and I've done this for like 12 years now. You have this continuous pressure of like, yo, you have to perform.
yeah.
Like if you don't continue to perform, it's like, then what are you gonna do?
Or like, okay, I got this. I always thought it would be bullshit that he'd say it, but I was like, okay, now that I hit this, like, what's next? Like, how can I do better, or how can I get more, or
Yeah, I would tell you that.
Exactly. I don't think most people will ever actually know how hard you had to work to get where you are, right? They think, you just lift a couple of girls,
Yeah.
bench 4 plates and boom, you're famous. I don't think they realize how, cerebral you have to be to really grow in your following to that point. I mean, same with you. I mean, your following grew pretty quick,
thank
right?
you. Yeah, I did. I was on his podcast 2 weeks ago. I hit 1 million, and now I hit 1.3 yesterday.
1.3 in a week. You got
10
three-
days. 10 days.
Jesus
2
Christ.
weeks.
That's
But
fast as hell.
That's
Yeah,
fast.
that's crazy.
I was clapping for myself, but now I'm clapping.
Oh
No,
my
I'm fucking with you. I'm
fucking
fucking with you.
God,
Oh, you're
bro.
my new co-host.
No, I'm
We
not.
gotta banter.
Yeah,
She's the new
comment
co-host.
If you guys want Sarah to be the co-host, comment.
Yeah. Also
Sarah.
subscribe to this channel. This is random. Just for, like you completely. We didn't plan you there.
no. I
But
woke
you
up here in
have
the gym.
a lot of wise words.
Good insight.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
you
I
do.
mean, I think most people probably just think I'm like a meathead that likes Jordans, probably, which is true. But
I get that. I understand that.
but I think most of us
Very
have.
insightful.
I think most of us have a lot deeper reasons for kind of why we do what we do.
Of course.
I used to go to your old location, but I've been coming to this new one maybe I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And I've been getting some really good conversation with people here, and like a lot of people here are like a lot deeper than you think. You'll see a
Yeah.
guy with no shirt, working out, and you're like, he's just kind of like a tool, You talk to the guy, and then he's like a lot deeper than
He's
than he-
genuine. Like
Yeah.
he'll like give you the time of day and talk about.
I love
X,
this
Y, and
fucking
Z.
gym, man.
This
I
gym
love
is
it.
Yeah,
very
bro, this gym-
upgraded.
This gym, I mean, the first of all, the equipment is fucking. I'm not just saying that because you're here, but the equipment, first of all, is top notch. You know what I'm saying? And then I think what really makes the gym is the people.
Yeah. That's no doubt.
The environment, the energy, and
Yes.
just like-minded people, like people who think like me, who understand like my goal. I'm very goal-oriented, and to have people who are very goal-oriented, but also like to enjoy life and have fun around my age group is just a dope feeling. And a lot of these other gyms I go to, I don't get that, Even though you guys compliment me, you got good arms, whatever. Most gyms, that's all you get. It's shallow. Just what do you do for arms? I train. Over here, it's a lot deeper. You guys ask me like deeper questions, though, why you do what you do, and I don't know, man. But
That's cool.
No, 100%.
I think
that's
that's
Way
cool as
fucking
fuck.
cooler
he's-
than going to a regular commercial gym.
It is.
yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. I've been trying to convince a lot of my friends who are like-minded to come here, and I probably had like maybe 5-6 friends sign up so far.
Look at
now.
get this man a
Let's
referral,
go, baby.
man.
Let's
Commission,
go.
man.
Look at that
Commission,
girl.
Brad. Commission.
Let's go.
No,
We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I mean,
Of
like
course,
you
man.
said, it's the truth. I obviously built the space, but like without the people, it wouldn't be what it is.
No, it's such
No
good
doubt.
vibes in here. Always, it is good vibes.
Yeah, it's amazing. So would you back to the question about or thing about me buying a van? Would you buy? Could you ever see yourself living in a van? Could you ever see yourself living in a van?
living in a van.
No,
I don't know, bro.
I'm a very simple person, but a van is like too much pushing it.
Too simple?
Like I can do a 900 square foot like house,
Okay.
700 square foot house,
I
but I,
need to
couldn't
move,
do a van.
bro. I gotta be able to move around and like.
You're in a van. You could move.
Bruh, no, that's not what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you're an idiot.
What, dude?
You can
I'm
drive
saying,
that
like,
car
I want to be
anywhere.
able to like have like a little space to walk around.
Yeah, you can get out of your van and now you're in the world.
Think
You're
about it. Like you can't even have people over.
Yeah, well, you could have people over, they jump out, and then you have
He's
a whole
trying to
forest.
justify his own
Nah.
van purchase. Like, just tell him, yeah, the great idea, Brad, move on.
Look, bro, if you want to be a mountain man and live in your fucking van for the next whatever the fuck, because this is my theory.
I bought a van.
He
Oh, yeah,
bought a
you can
van,
live in it, yeah.
like a decked out Sprinter van, but this is my theory. I
Fully
think that
decked out.
this is Brad's way out of social media.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Nah, like
dude.
seriously, think about
I
it.
can't. I love this shit.
He's
so
like
much.
he's been in the industry for a long time. He bought the van, low key. He's
No.
made a couple
I
videos. His
think
last YouTube video was "I'm quitting YouTube." Goodbye, YouTube.
I think he's gonna regret
hinting.
buying it,
No.
try to make some content from it, juice it, and then sell it.
I
No.
think you know what? I think it could be fun. I think you guys are looking at it as you have to stay in the van, but I think he's looking at it like you can drive to different destinations and turn up too. You know,
Exactly.
you could drive to Texas, turn up, and drive here.
Yeah, well,
That's
I want to
what
go on
he
a
wants-
tour.
that's what you
what
want
I
us
want
to
to go on a
think.
tour.
I think so does Alex Eubank. You guys can do it
No,
together.
we're gonna go on a tour straight up. We're gonna go with the boys.
Yeah.
I'm buying like a unit to come on, connect to the back of it. We're gonna drive across, and you guys don't have a choice. You have to come regardless.
You're one of the worst drivers I know.
Huh?
You're one of the
I know.
worst
I'm gonna drive the whole time
That's actually
until I'm super tired, and I'm gonna keep driving. So we're all on edge, and Nate's in the back, kind of like sketched
If you
out.
ever see like a red Raptor on
You
the
know what I'm
road,
saying?
like get
No.
the fuck off the road.
Oh.
He's such a bad driver.
Dude, I'm not a bad driver.
Like I saw
When's the
you
last
have
time
a
I
Charger.
crashed?
It's nice,
Yeah,
beautiful.
thank
Stay
you.
away from a red Raptor.
Sarah, have you had any life-changing experiences with Brad driving?
A few
'Cause
times
I have.
actually. Yeah, like your life flashes before your eyes. You think you're done.
Fool has a car full of people on his phone.
This
Yeah, on
is
his phone,
bullshit.
He's
dude.
like looking
No.
up,
This is a setup.
looking on Instagram, getting
That's
on
a
the
setup.
405, like move, bitch.
This is a setup. This never happens.
If you were
Old
ever,
clips.
I feel like if you were ever in a vehicle that you could drive like that, that probably would be the Raptor though, because you know it's kind of.
Yes,
Don't
you
try
got
and
my back, you got
don't
my
try and
back.
justify his
It's
actions.
safe.
He drives it like it's a small compact two-seater like supercar. He drives it like that.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
BMW.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta test the suspension.
I mean, to him, he probably feels like it's a small car.
Yeah, 'cause he's a big guy.
I've been driving it for a long time.
Yo,
so.
get this guy a free membership. The
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah,
dude.
I'm just trying to
Fucking
finesse
haters,
it.
man.
he's
I'm
got
tryna-
your back.
I'm trying to finesse it, man.
So you guys could never live in a van, though.
Fuck no.
Nah,
No.
But I think it could be an age thing. How old are you?
22.
How old are you?
23.
You see, I think once I'm 30, right? I think once you get close to 30, you kind of have like a spiritual awakening. or
Yeah, you
something.
realize how like little shit actually really matters.
Boom, like
Yeah,
material
me and
things.
Sarah are just not on that.
Yeah, we're not there
Yeah.
yet.
We're not there yet.
I think you get to a point where you want experiences, man. It's not about getting the next car or doing this. It's about experiences. I think having that truck and driving around, you can. Sometimes you kind of want like a way. I don't know. Life becomes more about experiences than things.
That's a fact.
So I think Brad is at that age, and I'm at
sure.
the age where
He's past that age.
You know, So I think in your 20s it's
You're
more
a
about
hater, bitch.
building something and acquiring stuff. And,
Yeah, you're on your way out, man. It's all
Like we're gonna put him in a retirement home.
That's why I'm helping you out.
It's coming
No,
soon. Oh,
I'm actually wondering, like, what's in your like will? Like,
You.
No, I don't lie.
Just
I'm not
you.
in it.
You gotta take over.
No, I'm not.
You gotta take over.
Take over what?
do it.
Everything.
You could do it, Sarah.
You can do it.
I believe in you.
Yeah, would you stream with your Starlink thing, the
Yeah, I would
Wi-Fi
stream.
in the van?
Yeah, I would do it.
Talking
stream
about
on, like,
talking
Kick or
about
something.
streaming.
Oh
We
yeah.
could talk about Kai Cenat.
Yeah, he just recently got banned. It seems like, man, all these big streamers, so Speed's banned, Aiden's banned. It seems they're all signing kick deals. It seems like
Yeah.
because
say
like do you know about streaming?
Yeah, but you say kick deals? What's that?
So Twitch, obviously, Kick is a competitor. Kick's a competitor that's owned by Stake, which is like a massive like gambling company, and they're signing all these like massive like the number 1 Twitch streamers over to Kick. And Kick is a platform that apparently they have a much better revenue split. Like I don't know if it's like 90-10 or 95-5, and you know Twitch is like 60-40 for them type shit. So like imagine if you have sub revenue, right? You get so much more on this other platform. So I think this other company is like just signing people and like giving them massive bags to just switch over.
Yeah.
And it looked like Kai he was on stream where he had the shoe that Kick had given him, like a shoe, and then Twitch had just given him because he just hit like a certain number of subscribers. And he looked like he was comparing the two and like kind of like being like the Kick one was cooler. And I think that's why he got banned.
That's kind of a stupid reason, though, right?
Well, it is stupid, yeah, but it's like they probably know what's really happening because he's probably on the back like, hey, what's the deal? Do I have a deal? And they're probably hearing the words, so they're like, fuck it, ban him now before he can come on here and say I'm
Fucking
moving to
ban
Kick.
him now.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reality.
Yeah.
Well, that's the truth, I feel.
Have you met Kai?
Yes, I did. I
Kai's
interviewed
funny.
him for Full Send.
Bro,
He
he's
seems
so
funny as
funny.
fuck.
Funny as fuck.
I didn't think
My
he was.
God.
He is a little
Yeah,
short though. I
he's-
can't lie. He's a short king.
He's short. He's short as fuck, but he's
How short?
He's
He's
short.
very. I think he's like your height.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
I don't know. I'm fucking. It's fucked up if he's not that tall. He's short. Doesn't matter. His personality's huge.
Yeah,
I was
he's
gonna
funny.
say-
as fuck. He's so funny. He's a cool
His
guy.
personality seems like, I mean, it doesn't matter.
So
Stand on my
funny.
money now.
He's so funny.
Is he young? I don't.
Yeah.
How old is he?
20s,
Early
no?
20s.
Yeah, for sure.
He's doing pretty good. One thing I hate, I really don't like the banning and canceling and the censorship online. I think you don't have to agree with what anybody says. Like, why can't we just have our opinions and agree to disagree? Why does everybody have to be banned at any
Well,
time? to do
we've
something?
talked about this a few times. I mean, it's just like there's certain people in charge of, it seems like, the platforms that are just kind of like, I'm this side or that side, and if you're not
Yeah.
on their side, then you're not on. They don't want to allow it, which is crazy because, like, yeah, at the end of the day, you should be able to have like comfortable just discourse between people to be like, hey, I don't agree. You
Yeah.
think this, I think that. But that's what I'm saying. The world's getting kind of funky where we're getting really far into this level of like, if you're not agreeing, then it's a problem.
sucks.
And then the weird thing is like everything's in cycles, everything switches. So it's like, what if you end up on the other side one time where you're not the side that's cool, and now you're being silenced? You're not gonna like that. So
No,
the whole
yeah.
thing is just weird. It's got to get changed.
Yeah, it is pretty strange.
I think a lot of people want everybody to agree with them, and if you don't, you're like an enemy. And it's like it doesn't have to be that way. You know,
No.
you can just disagree and still be friends, still be cool.
Yeah.
But
I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. Like you do too, though. People don't say it
Yeah,
because they feel like they're gonna get censored for it anyway. So
Hey,
everyone
the
kinda
world's just
has
soft
it.
now, man.
Yeah.
Soft
It's
as
not
fuck.
as deep
Yeah.
as it can be conveyed out to be.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not that deep to, like, not be friends with someone or to ban someone from a platform.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of I think most people think like us, man. I think the media is doing a great job in making us think we disagree with each other.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I think most of us are logical people, man. I think the media separates us on purpose because it's good for business.
Of course.
It's good for power.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I think they purposely
Because
do that.
I genuinely will never understand how, like, someone posts a TikTok saying whatever they believe, and how you take the time out of your day to, like, not only watch it but then comment like what you think, like no, you're actually completely wrong, like fuck you, and
Yeah.
making it such a, like, a fuck you type thing rather than explaining your own thoughts about it,
Yeah.
like making it like a competitive, like, no, fuck you, you're fucking wrong.
Well, people make
Kill
things
yourself.
emotional. People make things like,
Yeah,
that's the
that's what I'm
problem.
saying. It's not that deep. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
it doesn't speak to who you are if you post some bullshit with you agreeing with something. And
Do you guys think that at some point it'll come back around where like people can start to say more of what they want to say without feeling like, oh, I can't say this, I can't say that, I'm gonna offend this person, I'm gonna offend that person? Do you
Well,
think that's ever coming?
I think everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
I think things.
I hope so.
you
Yeah,
know,
dude. Because I feel like the internet was so much funnier. Comedy was funny.
Bro.
Like the skits on TV. Remember, like Comedy Central. Like these have
Yeah.
some funny ass skits on there.
Like 90% of Dave Chappelle's shit, if he was making those jokes,
Oh, he'd be
now, people would be
canceled.
like, "This, you can't say this." It's like,
No.
you shut the fuck up. This shit's
Yeah.
funny.
I like how Dave Chappelle, he's not succumbing to the influence. He still kind of says, I mean, a little bit more controlled now, but he still says pretty much what he wants to say.
Yeah, I think.
and shit
Well,
like
that's a space that should never be fucked with in that sense. It should just be like, yo, this is comedy. This is what it's for.
Yeah,
Comedy is supposed to like break up tension on things that are like, controversial topics. That's the point of comedy in a lot of sense. So it's like, just let that be what it is. But people try to control everything.
If every joke potentially is gonna offend somebody, but it's a joke, man. It's comedy. You don't have to watch it, but the funniest jokes are gonna be offensive. That's kind of what makes it funny. You know?
Yeah,
You
fuck
know?
yeah.
The more offensive, the funnier it is.
Bro, it's true.
As long as it's
true.
funny,
Yeah.
you know.
It's true.
As long as it's funny.
Did you have another topic?
Yeah. Speaking of like the controversial shit, Young Thug, how he got locked up, and he's a part of that YSL group,
Okay.
yes,
right?
Yes.
So the other day I saw something on Twitch that was trending actually yesterday.
On Twitch?
Or on Twitter, my bad. It was
Twitter.
trending on Twitter, right? And I guess one of the YSL lawyers was reading off some shit to the court, the
to the
attorney,
judge?
yeah, the judge,
Okay.
and he was like, "That's cap," like to whoever what she just said.
Wait. You saying one of the lawyers is defending these guys in this case,
Yeah.
like said to the other attorney or whatever that like whatever they were saying was cap.
Yes. Like he responded like, Your
That's
Honor,
cap.
Your,
That's cap.
Your Honor, that's cap.
But
Imagine, but was it like an interjection or was
I
it
gotta
just
find
like,
the video. It's
Your Honor,
hilarious.
that's cap? Just
I'm
want to say
I'm sorry, Your Honor. That is cap. Excuse me.
that's a lie.
That's
But
cap,
I feel
Your
like
Honor.
sometimes I do that, like the slang that like I use with like my friends. If I use it in like a professional setting or in class, my professor's like, "Please, like one more time, like what was that?" And I was like, "No, he just hit me up." Like, and they're like, "What do you mean he hit you up?" Like,
They have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah.
Here, check it out. Listen.
But you accidentally use it elsewhere.
That happens all the time.
Watch this one.
Don't worry about that, okay? Because it wouldn't be. I'd have to do it anyway, so don't even worry about that, okay?
Okay. I was saying that it's just not true. It's cap, to be honest.
Holy
That's-
fuck!
That's
It's
what,
just not
honestly,
true.
not
Like,
true.
it's
That's
just not-
cap.
I swear to
That's
God.
cap to be honest. But that's good.
So
I
then,
love
what did the
that.
judge say to that? I want to know.
I
what
don't
the
know.
judge said to that.
He just cut
To
it
be
there
honest,
for-
that's cap. This is
But
called-
he
Someone-
didn't just
someone
say it's cap.
commented-
He was saying like, "Oh, it's not true. Like it's bullshit."
To be
type,
honest,
you
that's
know,
cap.
like so it kind of.
Bro, that's hilarious.
That's
That's
really
hilarious.
fucking
This
funny.
Someone
Slang.
commented he's going to big jail. Like he's done.
He's going to big
It's over. I mean, it's over for Young Thug.
Yeah,
man,
what the fuck?
unfortunately.
You really think so?
I can't see him getting out of this. I mean, and Gunna basically had to admit that it is a gang.
Well, he did.
So once you admit that, then it's either a gang or it's not. Listen, man, we all know it's a gang, man. Allegedly, we all know it's a gang, man. But I mean, unfortunately, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I saw an interview of him on the Breakfast Club, and he was kind of saying that he knows eventually things are gonna.
YSL or Gunna?
It was Young Thug.
Young Thug.
He feel like eventually things he done in the past is gonna catch up to him, and it did.
Oh, he said that.
Like
He said
way
that.
before.
Yeah, he
Way
fucking just
before, yeah,
He exposed
he just
himself.
exposed himself.
They probably went to that interview with like, look at this right here.
And then he
Exhibit
goes,
A.
no, that's
Goes
cap,
on one
Your
of
Honor.
the largest podcasts
and talks about it.
Yeah, man.
and says that. Like, I mean, you're kind of just asking for it at that point.
And
It's
they talk about it in their songs and stuff. Like they talk about.
Oh,
real
they
life
really
stuff.
do, yeah.
You probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't. You
Probably
They
shouldn't.
snitch. They snitch on themselves.
Okay,
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
of rappers, where's Polo G?
What do you mean? He trains in the morning.
I've been coming. I come every time in hopes I see him again.
Mm-hmm.
Has he been coming recently?
Maybe he has stopped training. I don't know. I haven't seen him recently.
No, he wouldn't stop.
Is that your favorite artist?
Yes.
Is that really your favorite artist?
Well, I mean, I can't go see Juice WRLD.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Oh, look at who decided to show
Damn.
up.
Damn, they're late. How long we been doing this for? Oh, they're 50 minutes late.
50?
50.
50.
I got a hippity
Oh,
hop though, so
shit.
they can take my spot.
No, let's just
No,
finish
I'm
it.
sorry.
Nah, I
I'm
think we
sorry.
just wrap it up.
Just
No,
finish it. We're just
No,
gonna
no,
wrap
no.
it up. We're just gonna
I
wrap it
got
you get 10 minutes.
Okay.
10
Wait,
minutes.
I just but yeah, Polo G, like I told Miguel, but he was like, I don't know if I can really do that. I told him like, yo, if Polo G ever
You
comes,
can't do
like
that.
text me. Yeah, but
You
what
can't
am
do
I gonna do? I'm not gonna harass Polo G. I
It
just wanna-
sounds a little harassy right now. Like you're like, why is he not here?
Why do you love Polo
Where is
G
he?
so much?
I don't know. His music is just beautiful.
What's your favorite song?
Epidemic.
Really?
Blackhearted. I love
she
all
really
of his
does.
music. Seriously, I do.
Do you listen to it when you
Like,
train?
Through the storm. What?
You listen to it when you train?
Yeah. And on the way over here, so I can manifest him being here.
Okay.
For what? Like, what's the intention when you see
Because
him?
last time, I'm super friendly.
Yeah, like
last
what?
time I totally choked and I couldn't say hi. I got really fucking nervous. Like he spilled his drink and I like ran. And
Wait, can I help you?
no. I ran and I got him a rag and I just like set it there and walked away. But I just want to be like, hi, like I'm Sarah, by the way. Like I really love your music. And
What if he's nervous of you?
Yeah, what
I
if
don't
he's
think
not?
he
Because you
is.
kind
Might
of
be
jacked.
intimidated. Yeah.
I don't think he's nervous. I can
Might
assure
be
you.
intimidated.
What are your intentions with Polo G?
I don't have like intentions like that. I just
Oh,
want
I'm
to
just
say
curious.
hi.
I'm just asking.
I genuinely just want to shake his hand and tell him I
So
appreciate
just do
his
it.
music.
Like, yeah, I appreciate your music.
Yeah, I know.
Boom.
I won't ask for a picture or anything. I just want him to be here again, and he hasn't been. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It gets me a little emotional. So
Isn't that
kind of
like?
talking about it.
Do you ever think about that's how fans like see you guys?
I don't think about it like that. I can't think about it.
No.
It's the same thing. Think about it.
No, but
Well, that
Polo
guy
G's
that
different.
guy in the fucking Paquito Mas just like emptied his heart out to me about
That was
like
really
not
precious.
killing himself because he has a
Right.
daughter and he saw my podcast.
That's
it was
dope.
super deep.
That was really
Yeah.
yeah, that was crazy.
Super deep.
On that topic, what's the most awkward fan interaction you guys have had?
Damn, these always suck to say because then
Awkward.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
you don't gotta
wanna
say
make me feel
names though.
weird.
It's like
People can be awkward, man. People can be awkward.
well, oh man, I just
Yeah,
have
oh fuck, I have a bad one, but I can't say it.
I can't say that
it.
because
Why?
like it's just gonna
That's the thing.
exacerbate it.
Yeah, it'll like this.
You
guy,
know?
like
Do it.
this guy was
Say it.
weird as fuck. Like if I say it, like it'll draw like.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
why I don't
I
want to say
can't.
it.
you think
But
it'll draw
another
more
one-
people to
Or maybe like draw them back out.
Draw-
You know what I'm
yes,
saying? That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
Good
Exactly.
point.
Yeah,
Good
you draw him back out of the shrubs.
Where they're like, she's talking about me. She
This
knows
is my
me.
chance. She's
Oh,
obsessed with me.
She wants me. Yeah, she wants me.
She
Exactly.
wants me.
This
Yeah.
is always
just
a
say at
scary
least one.
question.
Think of one. Come on.
Okay,
No.
One that I just don't like, or that I get awkward in. It's not that I don't like it. It's like, hey, like follow me back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like right then and there, it's like, hey, like,
weird.
hey,
It's
or
a weird thing to
because
say.
I love like if someone comes up to me, I want to be like, what's your name? Like have something of a filling like conversation. Like my stuff's not as deep as Brad's stuff, obviously, but just like shake your hand, like exchange names, like how are you doing today, blah blah blah. But like I hate the whole like, not hate it. It's just awkward. Like hey, like can you follow me back? Because I only follow people that like.
You see day to day, or you
See
know.
day to day or like business connections potentially.
Yeah,
like
I
I
get
use
you.
it as a way to like not give my number but give my Instagram so to talk to them. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
And it's impossible. Like I don't have the following you guys have, but I have a decent following. You can't follow everybody back. Sometimes I catch myself doing it. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this because then I'm following so much people that my feed is like.
My
just,
feed gets corrupt, like not
Yeah.
corrupted, but like full.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely
Corrupted, huh?
love scrolling on that. Not corrupted. I meant like concentrated.
Corrupted. I like how she said
Yeah, why did you say corrupted? That was the first thing that came to your head.
Please.
Tainted your fucking feed. How
Tainted.
dare they?
Brad, what about you? What's your most? Come on, man. You
I
gotta
don't-
have at least one. You've got millions of fans.
I've had a lot, man. But I just feel like talking to them and just like highlight them and then they come out the fucking woodworks, man.
They're
I
gonna
don't
come
want
back
that.
I
and
hate
get
that.
I don't
think,
want that.
I think it's weird when they kind of like follow you around, like instead of like, hey, what's up, yo, how you doing, bro? They kind of like keep trying to stay close to you and like trying to follow you around the gym. I think that kind of gets a little.
You've probably seen that happen to me.
100%.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
people stare at you like just literally like for like a whole hour just.
But also, you two, he's big,
Like-
but you're also big. I feel like when you walk into places that aren't the gym, people will look at you like,
Yeah.
holy shit, like, what? You're huge. Like, if I'm walking behind him, like, I see people break their necks to just, like,
Yeah, it's like me.
yes.
You know,
They're like,
It's like, what's you?
like me.
What about you? Like you
Some-
break your neck when you look at me?
No.
Oh, what
like
were you
they,
saying?
They just break their neck and they look at me because I'm so big and
oh,
huge.
right. Anyways.
Think about it.
Well, that's why a lot of big guys like bodybuilders wear like big tees and hoodies and stuff in public, just because sometimes you don't really want the.
Everyone's just staring.
Yeah.
Staring.
It's kind of like not always the best stairs.
I don't really see them stare at you too much.
Well, because I always wear big t-shirts. Like,
I don't know if that's why.
I have a sleeper build.
A sleeper build?
Yo, I'm
Like-
jacked.
Like your
What are
build
you
is
saying?
asleep
No.
and you need to wake it up
Anyways.
and your arms are, yeah, I won't get
Actually,
into your
oh my
arms,
god, the
sorry.
other day I went to go look at the new Nissan Z, because I
Oh
love
my
the,
God, you're gonna buy a new
no,
car?
I wouldn't. I was just looking at it like to hurt myself, like to show
You could
myself
totally buy that.
I have self control.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you could buy a car.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't need a new
Little
car.
light
don't you?
payment.
No,
Easy.
I don't want a new car. I want to save my money. Anyways,
By the way, you still have what kind of car you drive so they can know how fucking psycho you are. Go ahead.
okay, you're a dick. What kind of cars do crazy girls drive?
Probably like a Nissan.
A Nissan what?
Yeah. Look at that.
Ultima.
Altima. See.
Or
that's-
Maxima, same
no,
shit.
Maxima.
Yeah,
No
same-
bitches in here crazy driving a 300 horsepower 6-cylinder car.
You are. You are.
No, bitch. There's barely any
Nissan,
Maximas to begin
Nissan
with.
Maxima, Nissan Altima.
Not
She
the
has
same.
problems.
So
If
you're
her
like-
back seat's
'cause
full of shit. She got
The
problems.
Maxima is kind of more rare too. So like
Yeah.
you're like a
Bro,
rare.
shut
Rare
the fuck up,
crazy.
dude.
I'm
You
like
trying
a
to
rare-
get points over here? Shut the
Yeah, he
fuck
got
up.
No,
it.
no, she's
No,
a rare.
she's got
She's
it.
a. I'm on your side here.
She's a rare crazy.
She's a rare crazy because
Okay.
the car. Yeah.
What I'm saying is Altimas are crazy bitches. No crazy bitch wants a 300 horsepower car, 6-cylinder, baby purrs. Okay,
Baby
anyways, what I was saying was I went in, looked at the Nissan Z, walked out. and
Walked out with a van.
No, stop
Okay.
with the van.
Okay,
I walked
sorry.
out and I was wearing like
Fuck.
a t-shirt just this big, and the sales guy goes, "You have really big forearms," and I was like, "Bitch, no, I don't."
The guy said
The
you
guy
have big
told me I had
forearms.
big forearms. I think he had seen me on social media, but didn't want to be like, "Oh, are you Sarah?" So he's like, "Let me compliment her forearms," but my ego went.
It
So
blew
I was
up.
like, "Really? My forearms are big?" They're not.
Yeah, he lied about that one. He lied. You don't even have veins in them bitches.
Yeah, I know. I don't have vascularity.
What happened? Like, what happened
What happened? What?
with the veins?
I couldn't get them. I tried.
You couldn't get them. Did you try to put the order on them when you came out? You were like,
Just
nah,
try
she's
sprinkling some
jacked.
Anavar.
She's jacked. She
No,
just
she-
like,
yeah.
she just is lacking veins.
I don't know. It's vascularity is not my.
You could try sprinkling a little Anavar in the morning in your water.
That'll get the veins
No,
going.
see, but
That'll
like-
help. Yeah, that'll help.
Like you were saying, I don't want to go to Anavar yet because I don't do any cardio. I don't watch what I eat.
You should never do it. You shouldn't do
Like
it.
I'm not gonna do Anavar yet.
Sarah, I think you should do it.
What if you just got
I'm
freaky
on your
one
side.
time?
Huh?
What if you just got freaky one time?
What do you mean?
Like actually look good one time.
I just want to look like.
I mean,
Like what?
She got potential.
You're stupid.
I mean, most girls that look like Sara are probably on something. The fact that I mean,
You think so?
I think she looks
Yeah.
really good. For
No, I
you.
talk shit about her all the time, but she looks good.
My legs are really bad.
I don't think you don't really show your legs, right?
That's how you know they're bad.
I don't
You
think I've
don't
seen
show
it.
your legs, right?
I don't think I've seen the leg.
Yeah, don't.
Do you think Sarah's on anything?
if you didn't know her?
If I didn't know her, then I probably would think so, but I don't think she is.
She got good genetics for sure.
I get a lot of comments that I am like on my shit.
Just because you're muscular?
I am, but I feel like I'm not. Like, for me, it's just my fat distribution. I think I'm lucky with my placement of
You
fat
are.
distribution. Because if
Absolutely.
I put sweatpants on, my upper body looks like lean. But bitch, the second I put shorts on, you can best believe I'm not taking shit.
Yeah, genetics. I mean, you just
My
got.
legs are
Big, yeah.
Or what? What's that? What was that face?
my legs are horrendous.
Oh,
Sarah, if you could pick a body part for a guy to have, would it be the lower
Shoulders.
body?
she
Okay.
Shoulders. Okay.
Shoulders. I think shoulders.
What about calves?
You know what? As a girl who doesn't have calves, I don't give a fuck about calves.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, you
like
heard it
that.
here.
We like
You
that.
guys are good.
We like that. Let's go.
But I also I told him earlier I love his matching. His matching is actually amazing.
Thank you.
Was
I'll
it a
take.
fucking fashion show?
Okay, look, you don't have to be salty just because you have
I'm a
literally
little
no
salty.
style.
Wow, that is super disrespectful. Very hurtful.
Homie, the other day was wearing a yellow shirt with a red hat. I was like, "Are you sponsored by McDonald's now or what?"
Dude, I was gonna get my McDonald's on.
What,
Why are you mad?
What color kicks you had on?
Gray.
He had the ugliest green Adidas
Gray.
basketball
No, I had these
looking
on.
shoes.
I had these on.
Get them clown shoes on,
No,
dog.
you
I'm
didn't.
trying to
Don't try
imagine the
to.
outfit.
Red, yellow, black.
Green. You had green
Ronald
shoes.
McDonald.
You're a hater. I didn't have green shoes
Yes,
on.
you did go pull them out of the closet.
weren't
They're
the
in
shoes
there.
I was wearing
yes,
with the
they
outfit.
were.
No, they weren't.
You're full of dog
No,
shit,
they
and then you
weren't.
changed into white
On
shoes.
God, they weren't. They weren't. You're thinking of another day. I wasn't wearing that.
Oh my God.
You do come in here with some weird fucking outfits
Yeah.
sometimes.
I like
so.
to just see
Acting
people's
like he doesn't
reactions.
even own the
Switch it
brand.
don't
up.
think
Yeah,
it's
sometimes
that.
you gotta switch it up.
I like to see people's reactions.
Nah, sometimes you remind me of someone who would like come out of bed with the clothes that they're wearing on when they fell asleep, wake up, and then go to the gym and
Yeah.
be like, "Well, I guess this is what I'm wearing today." That's you.
He reminds me of a blind man who probably just picks out anything and then throws it on.
Yeah. You guys read comments? I've always wondered that because if you have like, can you even read comments if you get that
Read
many
some
comments?
comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it like affect you in any way? Do you feel anything, or it's kind of like
I've done it for too long for it to bother me at all.
because they're trying to get your attention, right?
Yeah, people just
Yeah.
want attention.
How about you, Sarah? You read comments?
Dude, for me, the other day I was looking at TikTok comments. TikTok's the worst
Probably
platform.
crying.
Yeah, it doesn't make me cry.
She's crying.
It genuinely does. It
You
doesn't
call
make-
me crying. You call me like FaceTime me. Your
I thought
tears
we were
on
trying to
your.
be genuine. I'm
you had
not. I
tears.
wasn't crying. I
You had
don't cry.
tears. You had tears.
I did not have
Oh,
tears.
it's whatever.
Brad, have you ever cried about any comments?
Dude.
Cried about a comment? No, but I cry about shit all the time.
Oh.
No, don't cry about comments, man.
No,
Cry
it's
about
other
like my
things.
life.
No, I'm not saying like recently. I'm talking about like in all of your years
Have I
of
ever
doing.
cried about a comment?
Yeah, like you saw something that you really pissed you
No,
off.
no,
Never in your life.
never in my life.
Wow.
Have I cried about some other shit? Yes.
Damn.
I think people think men don't cry. We just don't let anybody see us cry for the most part. But men, I feel like men are emotional too.
Yeah.
We
Shit.
cry. I mean, it's just that for the most part, I think we don't want people to maybe see us cry as
Like
much.
an ego thing, kind of like it might hurt for other people to.
I don't even know why I don't want people to see me. You know, it's just like your instinct, you know. But
Yeah.
I think crying is healthy, man. When I first moved to LA, man, I was so broke. I would literally sit in the bathroom and cry because how broke I was, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I knew I wasn't gonna stay that way.
Damn,
because
look
my
at you
work
now. Dude, respect.
ethic- Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
You know.
huge.
But it's like Brad said earlier. But making money doesn't inherently make you happy.
No, it doesn't.
It just gives
Fuck no, it doesn't.
no. It just gets rid of the money problems. But now all the other problems are clear because
Yeah.
you was too broke to see the other problems because money was such a big problem. Once the money problem is solved, now all these other stresses come to you, and then now sometimes you don't even know why you're sad. You just
It's just in a mood.
Shit, I cried this morning.
oh, you see, yeah,
Cry
it
about.
happens.
Brad made me come to work every fucking day for the past 2 years.
Bro, this guy chose to work up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
To get the camera.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
regardless, you
podcast.
show up to work 12 o'clock. Don't act like you get up at 9. You're up at fucking You're up at fucking 10
I
o'clock.
get 30
dude.
seconds of sleep every single night.
That's cap. You start work at
That's
12,
it.
dude.
That's it. 30 seconds.
Sometimes you don't even fucking work. You're just chilling here and then
Nah.
work out. Don't act
I'm
like
always working.
you are.
Yep.
I'm gonna call you out next time.
We're always working.
Guys, stop. This
Come
is
on.
getting awkward. There's
Why?
2 other people here.
No, I don't care.
What do you mean, Brad? Brad always says you're working 20. You always say I'm working. But you're on Instagram scrolling through sets. I'm working.
Well, half the time I'm
That's
fucking
true.
doing some other shit. What am I doing?
I'm just using your
Idols,
excuse.
all this bullshit. You're not though.
I'm using your excuse.
I'm gonna call you out next time.
Okay,
guys.
next time I'm scrolling on the gram.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what are you
Look
doing?
at
I'm
them.
working.
Real beef right here.
Yeah, we're
Seriously.
Too much testosterone.
Real beef. No, I think you need more testosterone.
Nah, dude. Look,
I think your
Okay,
shit's fucked.
I think I'm gonna leave.
No, you're
you
not.
wrap this up or
Yeah.
what?
You
Let's
cannot
wrap it
leave.
up. Bro, I've
You
been
cannot
here
leave. You cannot leave.
for you.
You're-
I've
yeah.
been here for you.
You can go back
Since
in the
10.
closet where you came from, but you're not leaving here.
You hear what this
Wow.
Okay. All right, sign us out.
Yo, okay.
Since
all
you're
right.
the co-host, sign us out.
All right, pussies. Comment below if you guys want to see me as a co-host. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but
She wants to do it. She wants to
You
do
know,
it.
like if you guys want it, like I'd be more than happy to do it for you, not
Also,
for Brad.
thank you so much. That's sweet for them.
For them, not for you. So
Subscribe
if
to
they
the
want
channel.
to see it, subscribe, guys.
We're on iTunes.
Comment, like,
Apple
subscribe.
Podcasts,
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify.
Pandora, Spotify,
Not Pandora. Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Drop a review.
Pandora,
By the
Amazon
way,
Music.
not on Amazon Music, but we're on YouTube. Leave a good comment, thumbs up, all that good shit. Thank you for jumping on randomly.
Of course, man.
Appreciate you. Tell everyone your name so they know.
My name is Beatty Fall. My IG, TikTok, YouTube, Beatty Fall. They call me Macho. I don't know why they call me that, but they call
Macho?
Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Macho.
We
Appreciate
like
you
it.
for jumping on
Yeah,
though,
you
for
had
real,
very
just
good
randomly.
insights. Thank you.
Yeah.
me. Thank you.
Sorry
Thank
to-
you very much.
Sorry to interrupt your workout.
No, I mean, I was just
He was just doing calves.
He was just doing calves. It
calves.
don't even
Yeah,
matter.
calves isn't
That's
even
it,
a
yeah.
workout.
We know that
but-
that's fucking bullshit. So let's get out of here. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're
Love
out.
you. Bye, guys.
Bye,
See you
guys.
next week.